Going on, guys? It's Steve. The Oklahoma City Thunder are an absolute joke. They need to fire the coach. They need to fire everybody. Because it's disgusting what's going on. First of all, like I said, I just went through Basketball Reference to make sure before I say this, that what I'm saying is actually factual. When Carmelo Anthony plays 32 minutes, which is what he's pretty much averaging, while Paul George is getting like 38 minutes, not producing. Now, in terms of efficiency, they're all playing disgusting. I think Melo's shooting 42%, Paul George is shooting 41%, and Russell Westbrook is shooting 40%. It's absolutely disgusting for all three of them out of the big three. But when Melo plays less minutes than Paul George, the Oklahoma City Thunder lose. When he plays more minutes, they win for the most part. This is absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna run through the stat line real quick for you guys, because what's going on with this team is so embarrassing. So embarrassing, okay? And yes, I have the right to be frustrated because I want to see Carmelo Anthony succeed. Here we go. Look at this. Paul George is getting 37 minutes per game. He's getting more minutes than Russell Westbrook is. More than Russell Westbrook. That's ridiculous. He's so tough. Look, he's a great player, but he isn't a superstar. He shouldn't be getting more minutes than Melo, and especially not more minutes than Russell Westbrook. But anyway, he's getting 37 minutes per game. He's shooting 41% from the field. Okay? He's shooting pretty good from three, though, 40% from three. They're all shooting good from three. Russell Westbrook shooting 35% from three, and Melo shooting 37% from three. They're all shooting well from three and from the free throw line. But here's the thing. Paul George is getting more minutes. He's taking more shots. Well, Russell Westbrook is taking more shots, but he's playing more minutes, and he's averaging 20 points per game with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Solid numbers, right? Solid numbers. Then you look at Russell Westbrook. He's playing 35 minutes per game, and he's getting 22 points per game, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Now, can I say something about Russell Westbrook right now? Stop stuffing the stat sheet and just play for the win. I'm seeing him literally try and go for triple doubles. This is what's wrong with the Oklahoma City thing. And I'm not done. Don't think I'm going to let Melo just get a pass, because let's be real for us. I'm about to get on Melo's butt in a second as well. But Russell Westbrook, why are you stuffing the stat sheet? Just play for the win. Stop giving up open threes so you can pass it to someone. Stop driving and giving up an easy layup to pass to someone for 3. Okay? But here's the thing. Carmelo Anthony, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're Melo, okay? You're Carmelo Anthony. If you want to, you can sit there and say, look, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? That's all you have to say to them. And they'll be like, you're right, I'm sorry. You're right. You're the banana boat crew. We're sorry. We didn't mean to offend you. That's all you have to do is speak up. Say, look, this isn't right. I should not be getting 32 minutes per game. Are they out of their damn mind? I mean, honest, oh, my phone's stuck. Come on. Don't y'all hate when your phone gets stuck? I'm trying to use Basketball Reference on my phone, and it's still stuck like that. Okay. We have 37 minutes per game compared to 35 minutes. Now, I know you probably think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal, because that extra 2 minutes is also 2 minutes while Carmelo Anthony is being benched in the 4th quarter. And we're talking about Melo, the dude who's one of the clutchest players in NBA history, one of the clutchest players since 2003. And this is what they're doing. So this is why I say those extra 2 minutes where Russell Westbrook should be playing more minutes than Paul George is why the Oklahoma City Thunder are losing. I mean, come on, Paul George. I know it sounds like I'm knocking him, but it's OKC's fault. It's not Paul George's fault. It's OKC's fault. Okay? Because this dude is 0-15 for game-tying or game-winning shots in the 4th quarter under 30 seconds. And he's playing the most minutes in the 4th quarter, more than Carmelo Anthony, who's the clutchest player since 2003. I mean, come on, man. Like, where's the logic? I know people are going to say, statistically, LeBron's the clutchest this year because he has the most points in the 4th quarter, highest field goal percentage. Yeah, I get that. But since 2003, Carmelo Anthony, I know Joe Johnson is also up there and all this other stuff. But let's just say one of the clutchest players since 03. Okay? For the most part, it doesn't make sense that Paul George is getting more minutes than Russell Westbrook. I mean, Melo, you can argue about that, whatever. And I'm still going to get on Melo in a second. But, I mean, come on, look at this. When they lose to the New Orleans Pelicans, Paul George, 37 minutes per game. Russell Westbrook, 38 minutes per game. Melo, 35 minutes per game. And you know what's crazy is Paul George's plus minus is so disgusting. -3. Melo's is +11. Russell Westbrook's is +9. I mean, come on. The stats are speaking for itself right now. But one thing they all need to fix. I can't go through all because Basketball Reference only has like 4 games up there. But one thing they all need to fix is their efficiency. Besides shooting from 3, they're actually shooting well from 3. All 3 of them combined are averaging like 37% from 3, which is pretty good. But field goal percentage, we're talking 40% for Russ, 41% for Paul George, 42% for Melo. It's disgusting. That's why they're losing. It's disgusting. But it's not only that. It's their rotations. Someone needs to be fired. The coach or the rotations manager, the assistant coach, assistant manager. Someone needs to be fired off of this damn team. This should not be happening. Okay, the what is it called? The break-in period, like when you get a new car, the break-in period should be over by now. How many games did they play? 20 games. There's no excuse that they're losing to teams like the Orlando Magic. Okay, and they're not just losing by 2 points or 1 point. They're losing by 13 points to the Orlando Magic because Aaron Gordon decides to drop 40 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block while shooting 57% from the field. Come on, what the hell is going on here, man? Look at this, look at this. And besides their big 3, they have no production. Okay? And they lost to Orlando. Steven Adams only had 6 points. Andre Robertson is a freaking... He's not a bum. He's an alright role player. At 11 points. I mean, come on. Ferguson, 20 minutes played. 0 points. He only takes 3 shots. Raymond Felton, 5 points. Jarian Grant, 9 points. 2 points for Johnson, and then the rest of them, 0 points, 0 points, 0 points, 0 points. I mean, come on. 7 minutes played, 6 minutes played, 20 minutes played, 16 minutes played, 19 minutes played. So their bench has a combined, let's say, 20, 35, 45, 51. Okay? They'll combine 58 minutes played. Combined. Obviously, there's only 48 minutes in the game, but combined all the minutes. And you're telling me, in 58 minutes, they give you 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. You see the problem? It's a mesh of things. Now let me please. I'm sorry, but I have to go off on my man Carmelo Anthony. Melo, you're still my favorite ever. You're still the man. You're still Hezo Melo. The girls say hello. What did I say in that rap? I was like... That wasn't a serious thing, by the way. I was like, Melo, all the girls say hello. Jumper so wet, the ball feels like jello. That was so funny. Anyway, what are you doing? What are you doing, Melo? Like, you should be you should be making some noise. Do you think LeBron in this situation would sit back and say, oh, you know, I'm just going to go with the flow? No, sometimes instead of being mellow, and this is one of the problems I had with Melo in New York. He was too mellow. Like, if that were LeBron in NYC and Phil Jackson disrespected him, do you know what? Like, Phil Jackson would have been fired day 1. Like, A Boogie, my day 1. He would have been fired day 1. Without question. Day 1. So, Melo, you need to speak up for yourself. And, you know, and it's not passive-aggressive. Yeah, you know, if it happens, it happens. No. Speak up. Be Melo, but also speak up. Because I guarantee you, if you say something, everything's going to change. You're going to get more minutes. One of those coaches that are messing with whoever's in charge of these rotations need to be fired. They're going to make some trades, try and get some better role players. Because this is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And I'm going to go back and finish watching this video of Doug DeMuro because I'm into cars. But yeah, anyway, I go back to New York. You know the messed up thing is I should go back on Tuesday, but I have to go on Thursday because I have a test on Thursday, unfortunately. But it's whatever. But anyway, I'm back. Lots of in real life content. Challenges, videos with my boy Kenneth, you know, a lot of excitement. Oh, by the way, season tickets, we going to games. Don't forget that. But at the end of the day, that's the way it is, man. And yeah, I'm still grinding, and I've been doing some thinking. I was like, you know what? See, the thing with me is like I want to be not safe, but I just want to make sure I put myself in a position where no matter what I do, I'm good and I have all these options. Okay, so yes, I'm still going to try out for the D League, but I'm contemplating, or now it's the G League it is, but I'm contemplating on whether I should do that this September or after I graduate in September. So it's like a really tough situation. Like, should I wait the extra year and just finish school, or should I go now? Because if I make it and then I'm traveling and then I get cut from the team or something, then I have to wait another year until school ends and then go again, and then I'll be behind. But if I finish that 1 year, I'll be set for if I get cut, boom, I just go right into workforce. So I don't know. It's Big Man Steve. Let me know. I'm out. Peace.